Okay, I'd like to call the committee of the whole meeting for Monday, June 17th, 24 to order. Roll call, please.
Mayor Gaffino.
Here.
Trustee Christensen.
Here.
Trustee Curtis. Trustee Gately.
Here.
Trustee Nedved.
Here. Thank you. Audience comments? Trustee comments? Discussion item 1, Steve?
Thank you, Mayor. Item number 1 tonight is a liquor license request for Fortunato Fish and Oyster, 2040 West Orchard Road. This is a restaurant that has been in the works for a while. They're looking to have full liquor with a supplemental outside liquor license as well. The business is looking to have video gaming at some point. Per code, we bring this to the board to make sure that you're aware of that ahead of time. But given that the building is 7,100 square feet, they will be allowed to have their maximum of 6 machines.
We're good. I'm good.
Yeah, good.
And we want them open.
Excited.
Sounds good. All right. Thank you, Steve. Item 2.
Item number 2 on the agenda tonight is the police bollards. The staff knows that this project's been near and dear to my heart for a long time because it's been overly complicated at times. Basically, the short version is the bollards in front of the police station were damaged. They weren't very good to begin with as far as being as secure as we would have liked them. So we tried to come up with a way to replace them. Brian's going to walk you through how complicated the project was and our current path, which is to basically do some of it in-house. So Brian, go ahead.
Thank you. So the existing bollards were mounted just 3/8-inch bolts. So they're basically decorative. So a car backed into one and basically broke it off. So there's really no stopping power with those. So we actually looked into actual true bollards. We actually put a bid together. It went out. Several companies did pick it up. However, we received only one bid, and that bid was for $111,040, which we thought was extremely high. So we did some research and we found kind of an alternative spot, and we came up with flower planters. So we can either go with like 3 feet tall or 3 feet wide planters, which empty weigh about 1,200 pounds. We can go a little bit bigger with 4 feet in diameter, 3 feet tall, and those weigh about 1,800 pounds empty. So what we would do is fill them halfway up with stone, which would make them heavier, and then we would plant flowers in them. So we would do some of this work in-house as far as the concrete work. And we actually were estimating it would be $10,000 for an electrician. We actually got a quote back and it's under $4,000. So that even drops the price more. We estimate that we could probably do this in-house for $33,000 or under. And we feel that it would be a viable option to make the place look good and actually, be able to, style it vehicle. So we just kind of want your feedback on, which way to go.
I like the pot idea. I think it looks nicer.
Yeah, excellent.
We just felt, we weren't expecting it to come back at, over $100,000.
Right.
We did a lot of research on the bollards, and the crash rating is difficult. We asked a lot of places if their planters were crash rated, and they said, unfortunately, if you have something certified to crash rated, it would put them out of business because they couldn't afford to pay for the rating. So they do stop vehicles, but they just can't say that they're crash rated.
Well, when they built that wall that faces south is rated so cars can't get through it when they built that. So, and I think it's, plus the flowers and the planters kind of dresses up the front.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think it'll look nicer than the bollards. Yeah, for sure.
Worst comes to worst, if somebody breaks one, you just replace one.
Yeah, and then the bollard system is they're actually interconnected. So if actually someone would hit one, we would have to almost replace more than one because they're in line in the concrete underground.
Oh.
So if you wreck one, it could wreck the foundation. So to replace, one pot, it could be, a couple $1,000 to replace a bollard. It could be
20.
10, 20,000, because it could even be 111 because you might have to tear them all out again if one gets damaged. So it's
Yeah. But even if they drove through that, they get to the front door. But that's not access to the build, you know,
Yeah, I mean, their minimum gonna be 2,000 pounds a piece, and by the time they get over that 6-inch curb,
yeah,
you know, and there's gonna be 6 feet between the planters, which a car is either gonna get smashed by either side, or if they hit one
Right.
directly, it's, you know, probably gonna stop or limit how far the car is gonna actually go.
but like I said, the rest of the building to the where the offices is like double line, so they can't, it's reinforced. I remember when they built that, that would allow cars to penetrate it, so.
Yeah, and I mean, if, you know, if we could add more flower pots in the future, you know,
Yeah.
if we wanted to make a smaller, you know, a smaller one, so if it's, you know,
I think it's a good
aesthetically
choice,
looking,
yeah. Yep.
yeah, I wanted your feedback on.
Pretty
go.
good.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, that concludes our discussion. We're gonna motion the exec session to discuss collective bargaining.
Motion to go to exec session for bargaining.
Second.
All in favor, say aye. Opposed, the same sign. All right, thank you.